everyone. Good morning, good evening. It's Gosia here at GS Styling. Welcome to Radio Works World. I'm so happy to host this lovely chat event with Marina and Nani and talk all things style, feeling authentic, being yourself, and basically showing up as you.
Wow, welcome Gosha. I'm so excited you are here. I was waiting for you for such a long time, and thank you for finding the time to share with our audience, with our listeners who could be now anywhere in the world. They are coming from 5 continents to listen to you. So over to you, Gosha. I know you got a great message, and I know after this episode, everyone is going to feel empowered. Everyone is going to think, wow, it's my turn to be me. Over to you, Gosha.
Fantastic. Love your enthusiasm, Marina, and energy. So great stuff. Yes, I would like to share with you guys just a bit of about my journey and what I have learned actually from my experience that maybe you can resonate and take something from for yourself from this. So yes, as I mentioned at the beginning, I am actually an image consultant. I am based in Bristol, and I help women feel good about themselves and their style in general. So for quite a long time in my life, on my style journey, I feel that I've been really drifting rather than driving. And what I mean by this, I've been actually really responding to, fashion, trying to be in fashion, looking certain way. And I believe that that's all I need to really feel good about myself and actually understand my worth. And it is only through all my experience and experimenting with fashion that I actually learned a totally different truth. And that's something that I would like to actually talk to you about today. So, so basically, for a long time, I've been searching for an understanding of what it actually means to feel fulfilled and actually understand your own style, feel happy in your own skin, and basically, understand what your personal style is about. And so I inspirations from people, books, experimenting with clothes, observing how my personal style develops, how it actually affects my confidence and general attitude. And there was a positive and also negative side of all of this. And I'm pretty sure that some of you will actually resonate with this. So when it comes to the positive side, I know that every single time I pulled out fit, not only felt good, more confident about myself, but I actually felt I won the competition. It was in my head. So I used to actually shop a lot, always striving to, look my best, create a big impact with my outfits, with visibility. And, people around me were paying me rewarding compliments on my style and, general appearance. And in my journey, I actually learned a lot, about the style that I understood that knowing I can look really good when wearing certain style made me actually feel really more acceptable of my body and myself. So definitely good side was that clothes, confidence and created build actually positive body image. So that was brilliant. And I also have developed a very good habit of always making an effort with my appearance, regardless of my mood, of how tired I felt. It is that looking good literally became my lifestyle choice, I would say, right? So yeah, good on the other hand, there was totally different story going on in my head, and I really had many lows. So I had a lot of self-talk going on in my head. So I was continuously comparing myself with other women on the ground of looks and achievements. So let's say if I was going to work, I would see like really nice looking lady. Instead of appreciating her own beauty, instead of admiring her look, maybe even telling her compliment, in my head, I would literally be so jealous. I would be, there was the constant lizard brain running in my head that literally is that, I just felt that, oh my God, if someone looks that great, then I automatically don't. And it was just like all based on the living in a beauty contest rather than an way round. It was extremely energy draining to your self-worth too. So I always was thinking about how also other people judge me, whether they think I look good today in my outfit or not. I was putting so much value in perception of me. And it made me feel so dependent on others and so limited at one point. And to be honest with you, it was really, really bad experience, because I felt I couldn't really enjoy my life, enjoy being myself. It was all about getting external validation from people. So I was literally living or creating value based on what other people think, and this is really bad way to go. And but soon I made this, I actually, maybe like this, I just wanted to break through it, but I truly didn't know how. It is one of those things that
It's always the how, isn't it, Gosia? It's like we can't reach for the wow because it's always the how which is holding you back. And when it comes to self-image, it's almost like imminent to need somebody else's validation. Well, in effect, once you your image, your self-image, what you picture of yourself in your mind, is the key to your potential, to your human side, to your human personality, and your behavior changes, and once your self-image changes. So you just need the tools, and you are here to give us, you know, the get-go, the tools to change your self-image, your interior vision about yourself and who you could be. And this is just the most amazing adventure you could ever go on. Over to you, Gosia.
Thank you. Yes, yeah, absolutely. I was saying, and I like what you said, that your self-image really changes like literally everything, the world around you, your perception, and actually how you behave, how you act as well. So yes, so because I wanted to really break through it, I really want to help myself somehow, because I have identified that this stuff is really draining me and really like paralyzing me with really enjoying my life and just being myself. So I soon actually made the decision to actually go to a NLP coach. So NLP coaching, neuro linguistic programming. And I must say actually that this has changed my life, like seriously changed my life. That was so strong, so powerful. I actually not only managed to overcome this unhealthy self-talk and second guessing myself, constant literally second guessing myself in my head, and actually developed my own sense of worth without the need of external validation. And it was like almost like shift. It happened like maybe a couple of years ago, and it literally it is amazing that it helped me realize that for 32 years on this planet, I was living just drifting. I was living literally responding to what's going on around me, rather than actually creating, first being myself, but then obviously taking this further, creating something that really feels right. It was just like such a wake up call, amazing. So I actually
but Gosia, just 1 second. So because this is very important, and lots of our listeners could relate to this. So
Yeah.
you felt that you're drifting before, and then you had this wake up call. You start understanding the power of words, the self talk, and that led you to the self image discovery, because it is a very, very fine balance between creating your own image and killing your own life. And I know you are mentoring people now, and the courses you took, and the further adult education you are taking, is helping you to mentor your own clients and creating better life choices for them. So what a beautiful choice of impact you choose. You know, so creating other people's vision in their own mind is helping them with that, is actually giving them the chance to create themselves, to reinvent themselves, because I think life is a blank canvas, and each day you put the colors you want. The same way you dress yourself, you choose the colors and you change the day, the outcome of the day. So learning,
Yes.
getting to this good habit of making choices instead of going along with whatever other people are throwing at you, it's a very powerful exercise in everybody's life. And our listeners, I know that mostly women, because I don't know why they feel insecure, maybe because of social conditioning. Men will put a t-shirt and a pair of jeans and they will still be them. But somehow over centuries of certain social standards, women felt the need to be quiet and just please everyone, and now we live times when everything is possible, and you are here to teach every single one of us that creating better life choices starts with creating a better self-image and going for. Over to you, Gosia.
Yes, absolutely. I love what you are saying. Yes, it is the word that you are what you said, self-image. Yes, that's very and every single person would have different kind of understanding or perception of them on themselves, and then understanding of maybe how other people perceive you. So basically, I was thinking a lot about this recently, about the fact that we really live in the world of perception. That what I wear, what I dress, yes, myself. It is something that I like, for example, but it is not something that maybe you or someone else would like. And so the most important thing is really your very subjective view. So what is your self-perception, your self-image, how you see yourself, and that's all it count. That's all that counts, rather than what other people may like, dislike. There will be always someone who may find some flaws, or and that's fine. I think that's, if anything, I see in this thing a beauty, because we are all diverse and we live in diverse worlds. So it is just really about embracing it. So
So Gosha, we are saying that every person has a different view
yeah.
about somebody else, right? So
Hmm.
it's due to their perception. And
Yeah.
you are saying, but that's great, because each one of us is unique, and
Hmm.
each one of us got a different character. They have to show off who they are, and they should be proud of who they are, and they should really and truly have and identify their own style, because the man is the style is the man. So creating your own style is creating your own identity.
Yes, and yeah, this is yeah, absolutely, I agree. Um, but I also was recently thinking about, is this whole story about finding your style something that you is already in you, and it's just the case of bringing it out, or maybe style is just to be created as you go, not about being found, but about being created,
Yes, or
basically.
reinventing yourself. So let's say somebody is wearing only black clothes. Let's say, right? So
Hmm.
this
Hmm.
gorgeous young person is wearing black clothes because they think it's easy, and and you are saying reinvent yourself, is what you are saying. Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying that tap into how you feel in your clothes, because to be honest with you, when I look around at what is going on in style world, there are always there is a lot of rules around. So whether you are pear shape, apple shape, or whatever shape you are, there is also color analysis going on, like which season you are and stuff like this. There is lots of rules that have been created that try to put you in a certain boxes of, okay, knowing that you are this or that shape, or that or this color, is apparently to give you the confidence in dressing yourself and then feeling better. And I think there is a bit of there is a slight myth in all this approach to me, and I try to kind of go beyond this approach a bit. So let me explain you what I mean.
So Gosha, you are talking now of creating your winner image. The winner that you are born to be. It's just you don't know the backstage rules, and you are going to share with us exactly what will make or break. Is that, yes? So get pen and paper, just pay attention, because this is crucial. Over to you, Gosia.
To be honest with you, I think that style is beyond rules. I mean, the same, I very often, obviously, as an entrepreneur now, I compare this to business, that there will be always blueprint. And blueprint, at the end of the day, is a perception and journey, a very subjective journey of the entrepreneur who blueprint and is selling this blueprint. At the end of the day, you need to create your own vision and your own style. And in order to do it, you need to really first understand who you are as much as you can, and obviously accept your body. But what I mean, if I just can go back to this person you said in black clothes that that should reinvent or shouldn't reinvent. I very first thing when I work with clients, I always try to understand how she feels in her clothes, because we very often think that if we put nice, pretty outfit, that's all we need to feel confident, and this is not necessarily the truth. Because we all have, when you wake up in the morning and open a wardrobe, yes, you obviously want to have this peace of mind that you have clothes in your wardrobe that make you feel good, but you actually want to wear something that you for today. Who am I? Who will I wear? You know what I mean? Like your vision of you
Yes.
today. So it is so much more than the clothes, like without a question. So um the black color and stuff is also like cliche in a way that I personally love black color, and there is some sort of understated elegance in this. And I think if someone is feeling totally themselves, herself in black, yeah, she knows the reasons, and she just knows that she feels just good about it. And on her colors, or try to force, because it is not about this. It's just about understanding what feels right for you. So it really, I always think that, when it comes to styling other people and stuff, it is 80% at least psychology in this, because it really
So
goes from
it's your
you.
mindset. So it's your mindset, basically.
Yes, and that's what I've learned. For years, I could look really great in my clothes, and really nice outfits and stuff. People viewing me as stylish, and that's great. But what was going on in my head and how I felt about myself, it was a different story. I think it is only when I actually discovered how important it is to feel worthy on the inside, really understand your personality, like who are you really as a person, and take time to really tap into this. Only then style, it basically became something totally I understood style as something in maybe different, from different perspective. Let's say this way. So not as a superficial kind of way of just on a superficial level, but as a very complex kind of whole package. So style is something.
Gosia, just because I'm getting few questions here. So let's say you wake up in the morning with a certain image about yourself.
Mhm.
So that image you believe to be yours, to be yourself,
Yeah.
and you will start acting according with that self-image, and you'll be consistent with your self-image. So if you reinvent your self, if you decide today I'm going to be ecstatic, I'm going to be exciting, I'm going to be amazing, so you just need to just tell that to your mind, and start those vibes from inside out.
Yes, I do believe, but I think
So
it,
it
it
is an
works
inside job.
also.
Like a friend of mine who is hosting me time on Radio Works, she keeps saying it's an inside job. No one can do anything about it. so,
Yeah,
so
definitely. Because it's inside. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. I think it is. To be honest with you, I am so actually passionate about the whole like kind of concept of style, because um, uh, I have the impression that very often we have very like kind of misleading view on style. That very often women would say, "Oh, I want to look to be fashionable, for example. But what they really mean is that she wants to have the style that actually really reflects the what she is about, and what her vision of herself. Let's say I wake up in the morning and I want to. I just have this feeling. I want to just show more sexy side of me. Because let's be honest, we are not one-dimensional. We have so many different sides. Yes, more feminine, more sexy, more I don't know, more kind of professional, more whatever. And we have different needs on a daily basis as to what extent we want to show this each of those sides. Because obviously we are human as complex creatures, right? So it would be weird to just want to show just one side all the time. So yeah, so it is just about even small details like, oh, maybe I put red lips today, and that's for me my interpretation of sexy. For someone else's maybe specific cut of the top is their interpretation of sexy. So for each person, sexy or whatever means totally different thing. And even though in the world we operate in words like sexy, trendy, sophisticated, chic and stuff, the truth is that each person see this word and understand certain style in their own way. I actually even did quite a few posts like this where, let's say, I post a kind of collage of pictures and I call those pictures as per styles. For example, chic, minimal, trendy, rock or something, whatever. And then that's my perception of certain outfits. But when I saw the comments of the people, they perceive something that I see as chic as, I don't know, like different, like elegant. And I would never use the word elegant to describe this style, whereas someone else's actually would use. So it is so, if you know what I mean, it is so about perception.
Yeah, so you're right, and I have few questions. They've been emailed to me prior to the show, and is a lady who she's sharing her story, and she is telling me that because she's always been a bit chubby, she always felt terrible about herself, about her image, and in starting her own mind. And recently she tried to ignore that. She started exercising, but she still carries that self-image. She lost like 20 pounds, and but she still carries that image in her own mind, and it's like a shadow, like a ghost, like a so what somebody what our listeners could do right now to help their self-image, to be able to create and reinvent their own image?
I think very first thing, like kind of starting point to any change, okay? Because I understand that if someone, tries to obviously, lost some weight, obviously hoping to, thinking that the losing weight will just help them sort of, be more themselves in a way, right?
Yes.
But I think first thing always is just to really be very honest with yourself and ask a question like, what does really make me happy? I mean, literally is, why do I want to lose weight? Because I feel just too heavy in my body, or I feel that I cannot wear certain clothes and then maybe enjoy just like feeling good about myself. So first, I think you need to get really clear on, what's your expectations when it comes to your like own image, why you actually want to lose weight, or where you want to be. But also it is about understanding, the key for any change is just kind of first self-awareness and what have led you to the stage you are. Because if you don't understand kind of what rituals bring you to the stage where you are, then it's difficult to just apply any sort of changes, because it may just treat the symptoms, not the root problem, if you know what I mean. So basically it is just about understanding, yes, what so far has happened in your life that just lead you to the state where you are now. Okay, and then you need to think just where you want to be. It's just like this whole like kind of very general coaching approach that I normally use, that I really want her to understand what really makes her happy. And it is like I said, going very often into lots of like body image issues, and identifying, okay, so what does affect your body image? Is it media? Is it just like maybe you read too many magazines sometimes?
Yes.
Maybe, yeah, what influences you? Maybe you read too many like bloggers or whatever. And try to surround yourself with people who really inspire. Like, for example, I always thought that style has no age or size. It is all about attitude, and I think this is so
Oh,
important
this is so
because
beautiful. Can we say that again? I love that, Gosia. Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's not about age or size.
or size. It's just about attitude. Yeah, style
Attitude.
has no size. I think someone said this. Style has no size or age. It is all about attitude, just attitude. Yeah, and I think this is really strong. Yes, because there are plenty of really great people like bloggers out there that are super curvy, like ultra feminine shapes. Yes, and they embrace it and they look amazing. And you know what? It's I think it takes courage as well, but courage only because we've been conditioned to think that certain look is the look that will give you confidence. But you need to release the certain blocks, that you don't have to be certain size or silhouette in order to enjoy being yourself and looking great, and and being yourself
So
basically.
this
So
is brilliant, Gosia. Just to point this out. So you are saying that you start with your self image on the inside. So
absolutely,
then you
yes.
start seeing that, visualizing that, and you start feeling differently. And then you start thinking, changing the story in your mind, thinking this could be me. And you start believing it's possible because, of course, you can. Like our dear friend Camilla Christiansen is saying, you can have it all. So, but these are
Yeah.
the stages. So you style your self-image from the
Mhm.
inside, and then you change the style on the outside.
Yes, absolutely. I think mindset and what you think about yourself, your worth is massive. It's just massive.
Because
And I
a poor self-image, that's really killing the mojo of the day, so if you think of yourself that um I'm nothing, I'm too fat, too old, too young, too whatever, you know
yeah.
you focus on the imperfections instead of focusing on what you already got, and it's really unique and awesome. So instead of looking into your imperfection, you have to look at your perfect imperfections and make yourself stand out and be unique and create your own style and deliberately reinvent your identity.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. We can say it reinvent. But I would rather use, for example, just um try to find a sense of you, because it is so we've been conditioned. I think you said this at the beginning of our chat. We've been really conditioned throughout our lives to be certain way, to accept certain norms, operate within rules and stuff like this. So no surprise that there are so many women who are actually really feeling bad about the whole fashion industry showing really anorectic models and stuff. And because that comes from what we've been kind of conditioned to operate within. However, I always think that you can follow it and just kind of blame it, blame the kind of industry or whatever is going on around you, or you can always have a choice on how you react to all of it. I think that's something that I've learned from the whole NLP coaching, that you have always a choice on how you actually react to what is out there around you. And you can always have choice to really start building your self-worth, try to overcome certain self-doubt or self-belief issues about your body. Practice mindfulness. I found mindfulness amazing. That helps you really kind of capture all those negative thoughts that you may think about yourself and your body, and transform those thoughts or into something positive. And this requires obviously practice. Like style doesn't happen overnight, any sort of mindset shifts don't happen overnight. This is something that you need to do really on purpose, so in a very deliberate way. But I think life is, you have only one life, and better you enjoy it because seriously, because life is just too short and too beautiful
So Gosia, society in general is not about the individual, it's about trends. And I think this is very detrimental to human beings, nature, because you are sensitive and just, going on this trend about self-image and, being slim and whatever, size 0 or whatever, sometimes can lead to severe eating disorders. And I know in America there are over 6 million people who officially suffer from eating disorders. And of course, most of them are young women, which are bright, beautiful, but it's so much pressure on them. And I was talking to some of my clients, and they were telling me about the self-image, how quickly is to go back to a poor self-image. So, for example, you go to a coaching session and you get all empowered, and then you go back home, and your husband or your family is telling you that you'll never look any better. This is all a waste of time, and doesn't really take much to go back to a poor self-image. What would you recommend to our listeners? And I'm so grateful for your input. You bring so much at the table right now. I always keep taking notes. So what would you recommend? 3 things that you would recommend for somebody who takes the journey. It's listening to the inner voice, it's seeing and reinventing their self-image, how they could maintain that image they love, even in an adverse environment.
Right. I think first off, well, you definitely should try to surround yourself with people who do not put you down, basically, who do not undermine you. I think you should, as a very first thing, really practice, make an effort, and practice some mindfulness, do some internal work in a way that there are so much resources out there available these days, like so easy apps and stuff. Like I said, mindfulness is one of those that I am even using. Yes.
And Gosia, thank you for mentioning this, because if this is the case, we have the solution at Radio W.O.R.K.S. We have each Tuesday, we have our world-class ambassadors of mindfulness coming and teaching. So this Tuesday and last Tuesday, Tom Barber, which is from England, is they launched together with Sandra Westland. They launched the intelligence self-help. And what it is all everything, all the tools you need to practice mindfulness and discover your own powers, empower yourself. So please go to radioworks.world and click on the mindfulness page, and it's all there. So the hours and hours and hours of mindfulness with Tom Barber, with Danielle Serpico, and she's the mind coach. She lives in Ireland, but she gives it all. It's all, everything you need is there. So thank you for mentioning this. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and this is brilliant. Thank you for saying it, because I think mindfulness is amazing, powerful, and can really change a lot. And I can see obviously results in my life, and I'm grateful for my coach at the time to actually introduce me to this, because to be honest with you, there's so many people that even don't know about this. Really.
I know. And the beauty, for example, Danielle Serpico, if you go to, she's your mind coach. So she's a dear friend of mine, and we've been working together on creating better life choices. And she always used to say, what I used to say, and that's why we become so good friends. She used to say, everything happens twice. First in your mind, and then in reality. Over to you, Gosia.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, first in your mind, then yeah, in your reality. Absolutely, I love that. Yeah, so definitely, yeah. So that would be first thing. And then you know what you know, I would say that try to use fashion clothes, yes, to feel better about your body, because that's what happened
So
with me. I very
you mean use flattering clothes?
Yes, but yeah, exactly. Because very often we think that, oh my God, there is nothing for me in those shops. They just cut those clothes for size 8 UK or whatever, and some retailers don't even go up for larger sizes, or there's always like limited collection when it comes to plus size and stuff. But
You know, Gosia, my daughter used to buy me clothes, and she got exquisite taste, and she says, "Mom, that's it, 12. This brand doesn't produce anything above size 12."
oh dear.
So she put me she made me aware that it is if you want certain things, you have to stop somewhere and make a sacrifice, do whatever it takes, exercise more, change your mindset, whatever you do. But if you
Mhm.
want those beautiful clothes, you cannot wear them after a certain size. So
You know what? When I am working with my clients, the part that I love the most is not reinventing maybe, but actually no, reinventing is a good word. What she's already has got in her wardrobe, because it just takes this objective view to see what's there, putting things together in a way that someone else wouldn't think about, because it just, like I said, they take totally fresh pair of eyes to see your clothes from different perspective, because we are very subjective in our view, and we very often see big thighs, big tummy, rather than the whole picture, you know what I mean, like
yes.
and people don't see us as big tummy or big I don't know, bust or whatever.
So you
People
have to start with the end in mind. You have to create that vision to reinvent your wardrobe and pick and choose and repurpose everything. But start with that you know picture in your mind, the outcome. So you have to visualize it first. And perhaps, I don't know if you do this, but in the morning people are very busy and they rush off to work, and that extra 5 minutes of sleep, it's really very important to most of us. But if you plan the day before, perhaps is a like the same way you plan your eating habits. You are going to eat, this is what you are going to eat tomorrow, so you don't just grab some fast food from the corner. You plan the day before you are going to eat tomorrow. So the same way you could plan what you are going to wear, so you have a clear image in your mind. So this is the outcome I want for tomorrow. Is that correct? Correct me if I'm wrong.
yes, it works for some people. It doesn't work for quite few also, because that's the thing. We cannot just we can give, I can only give ideas, because every person is different. And yes, you can decide to prepare outfit, lay down the clothes that you think about wearing the night before. Then you wake up in the morning next day, and you just put those clothes. But the truth is that very, very often, and I know I am the best example of it, I am actually not doing it, because my mood determines totally what I wear. And also weather
Interesting.
in UK,
Yes.
as we know, it is will rain 80% of the time. So
No,
uh,
actually, I like to say, Gosia, that in England you have 4 seasons in one day. So
yeah,
get ready for that. How do you
yes,
prepare for that?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, throughout one day, and you have like can have such weather changes. It's unreal. But yes, so basically, yes, absolutely. If why not try it? So I would say to my client, yes, try planning those outfits. Okay, especially that, let's say you are a busy mom, you really rush in the morning, you really want to look good. And you just don't want to stress out in the morning about, oh my God, what to wear. So plan those outfits. And yes, it may work for some, absolutely, but there are many women like myself whose main drive when it comes to style is really very internal. So how do I really feel today? What's my vision? What's my mood? Is there sunshine there or rain? That really affects me. So there are many things. It is much more kind of deep relationship. For some, like I said, there are many different women. For some women really want see clothes and style as something very instrumental. Like, yeah, I can even wear the same uniform every day, and to be honest with you, I love that because it's not over complicated. Whereas for some women, this would be the like trap and prison. They want to express themselves. They want to have freedom of options and choices. Like I said, for some women, too many choices is like paralyzing them, and they just don't know. For some women, it is just like freedom. So I am mainly working with clients who wants the freedom, who actually don't want to be categorized as any particular body shape or color type. They really operate on how they really want to feel. They really want to feel authentic on their own terms, so style on their own terms, and I give them help with this, like really inspiration and ideas on how to totally unleash this. But like I said, that's not for approach for everyone, because we are different and women are different, right? So
Wow. So Gosia, would you consider coming back to Radio Works World and just for 10, 15 minutes or even 5 minutes, you could share the tips of the day? Would you consider that?
yes, absolutely. Like when
Wow.
it comes to
Thank
styling
you.
or
That would be wonderful because I can see that our time is limited right now, and I know you took out of your busy schedule, and I'm so grateful for your generosity. But I'm thinking that if you come each day and people can find you, we could create your own page for style and image, and they could go there for tips and they could listen to you. I think that is going to make a massive difference, a massive, absolutely massive difference for our audience. Thank you so much. I'm very, very
thank
grateful
you.
for this question.
Thank you so much. Really lovely to chat. And yeah, we could talk and talk and talk. So probably that's why it went so quite fast, but lovely. I really enjoyed. Yeah, thank you.
So Gosia, what is your last thought for the day? Because it's weekend, it's Saturday. Some places already Sunday, but it's Saturday in Europe. So what will be your last thought for the day?
My key message that I want to say to women in general is like show up as you. Show up as you. And what I mean is don't stress too much about what you shouldn't, and what colors you definitely should wear only because someone says that they look better on you, or that you should wear certain shapes only because you someone tell you that you are this type of body shape, or things like this. Try to be beyond that. Try to tap into really how you want to feel, what only you, no other stylist know better than you how you want to feel in your clothes. And just get some ideas around, and just try to create something that basically helps you be your best true self. That would be my thought.
Wow, Gosia, truly grateful. This is so it's not only exciting, it's just so profound at the same time. So what you are saying is go girl, you got power, love yourself, have the confidence, have the strength from within. You are not
Yes.
there to wear a sexy outfit to feel sexy. You are sexy, you are born that way, and you are ready, to share that with the world, and put your power out there, share it with the others, send the right vibration, and go. Thank you ever
Yes.
so much, Gosia, from both of us, from Radio Works World. It's having a great time, feeling sexy and going with power. Thank you so much. Till next time, is goodbye from both
Thank
of
you.
us.
Thank you very much. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.